Hello friends, in my previous lecture I have discussed about prodrug, introduction of prodrug, and basically first type of product, that is your carrier linked prodrugs. In this lecture I will discuss about bioprecursor prodrugs. So bioprecursor prodrug, their origin, how they originated, what was their origin. So initially the drug Prontosil antibacterial, it was tested in vitro, and no antibacterial activity was observed in Prontosil when it was estimated in vitro. Then later on it was studied that when this Prontosil gets metabolized in vivo, it gets converted into sulfanilamide, that is an active form of drug. So Prontosil was considered as it was considered as prodrug, and on the basis of this study the concept of bioprecursor was originated. So bioprecursor prodrugs rely on oxidative or reductive activation reactions, unlike the hydrolytic activation of carrier linked prodrugs. In carrier linked product there was hydrolysis or esterification reactions, but here only oxidation and reduction reactions are there to activate the drug. And metabolic activation of bioprecursor prodrug occurs by oxidative activation, N and O dealkylation, oxidative deamination, N oxidation, epoxidation and reduction activation by azoreduction, sulfoxide reduction, disulfide reduction, bioreductive alkylation, nitroreduction, and next category is nucleotide activation. Next is phosphorylation activation and decarboxylation activation. Now come to the oxidative activation. First oxidative activation is N-dealkylation. N-dealkylation. Here example of alprazolam and triazolam is there. It's benzodiazepine analog, where two methyl group, you can see here, methyl and methyl group attached with nitrogen, or you can say here we are writing that N-dealkylation, and alkyl groups are attached with N, nitrogen. In the presence of cytochrome P450 they are removed or dealkylated. They are removed, or we can say they are dealkylated, and we get two drugs like alprazolam or triazolam. Other derivatives are also there for which N-dealkylation method is utilized for formation of their prodrugs. Next example is dealkylation, that is O dealkylation. Here alkyl group is attached with oxygen in the molecule of phenacetin, and this molecule this C2H5 group, that is alkyl group, that is cleaved by the action of cytochrome P450 and acetaminophen, an active form of drug, that is acetaminophen is obtained. Third category, oxidative deamination. It is a very long reaction. You can think that it is very hard and tough to remember, but you can see here this molecule, that is cyclophosphamide, and nitrogen mustard is attached with this group. Here P double bond OO group, nitrogen group is again here. With the action of cytochrome P450, one hydroxy group is attached over there, and this cleaves the reaction. This cleaves the nucleus, and here bond localization is there. And acrolein is removed. Acrolein is a toxic submaterial. That's why anti-cancerous drugs are said to be toxic because acrolein produced here by this reaction is toxic material. And in next step, the phosphoric group is again cleaved and nitrogen mustard is released to cast its action. Next category is N-oxidation. Here 5,6-dihydropyridine bioprecursor is utilized, and you can say N-oxidation. Here two hydrogens are removed, and removal of hydrogen is also called as oxidation, and the compound produced is paralleloxime. That is acetylcholine esterase activator. Next example is epoxidation. Carbamazepine, that is anticonvulsant drug, and carbamazepine 10,11 oxide, that is an epoxide. It is an active form of drug. So prodrug is converted into active drug. Next category is reductive activation. Here reduction take place. Examples are Prontosil. In Prontosil, you can see that this nucleus here, you can see that this nucleus is your active nucleus, and this one is, this molecule is attached to form a bioprecursor compound, and when this is removed, this group is removed, sulfanilamide is obtained, and sulfanilamide gives its action. And the example that I have given in introductory part, Prontosil giving sulfanilamide. Next one is sulfoxide reduction. Examples are Sulindac, and in Sulindac sulfoxide group is eliminated, as double bond O group is removed, and this sulfide derivative is active form. Disulfide reduction. Here thiamine tetrahydrofurfuryl disulfide. Here furfuryl disulfide, this is furan nucleus, and here sulfur and sulfur, so you can say that this is disulfide, and removal of this group makes the molecule active, and this thiamine is active molecule, and this one is your bioprecursor. Here nucleotide activation. In previous molecules, you observed that something is getting removed from molecule, but in this category you will see that something is getting attached. So 6-mercaptopurine, in 6-mercaptopurine this sugar moiety is attached, and after attachment of sugar moiety, this molecule 6-mercaptopurine becomes activated and gives its action. Another is phosphorylation activation. Here ganciclovir, example of ganciclovir, and after phosphorylation, this phosphoric acid moiety is attached in this molecule to make it more active, to make it active. So substrate for DNA polymerase, it acts on DNA polymerase enzyme. Next one is decarboxylation activation. Here decarboxylation activation, example is levodopa, and in levodopa this carboxylic moiety is eliminated in body, or you can say in vivo, to make dopamine. This example is given in the case of blood-brain barrier. Levodopa is able to cross blood-brain barrier. This is a bioprecursor drug, prodrug, and when it crosses blood-brain barrier, then with the action of dopa decarboxylase, this carboxylic moiety is removed and dopamine gives its action. releasing one CO2 molecule. And thanks for watching.